Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! When you think of billionaires, you directly think of someone living in the United States or Dubai, but there are so many other countries providing their share of billionaires to the world, such as Africa, even though the continent is known for the worst poverty, but it is rising. Let's take a look at what being a billionaire in Africa is really like. Number 4. Africa's billionaires.
I have much more than 12, 13 billion.
In total, there are about 18 billionaires on the continent. At the turn of the 21st century, the country had no billionaires at all, and this number is quite the increase from where it stood. 15 of them have a combined net worth of $76 billion. Aliko Dangote is the richest man living on the continent. His worth is around $17.5 billion, which you might think is not a lot because Elon Musk is worth way more than this, but, well, for a continent like Africa, it is a huge deal. Dangote is the founder of the Dangote Group, which is West Africa's largest conglomerate. The company also owns the largest cement producer in sub-Saharan Africa. Aside from cement, the company also produces products such as sugar, salt, flour, steel, oil, and gas. Dangote also owns stakes in publicly traded salt and sugar manufacturing companies. Nassef Sawiris is the second richest man of Africa, after Aliko Dangote, and is the richest man in Egypt. He is the youngest son of former billionaire Onsi Sawiris. His most valuable asset is nearly 6% stake in sportswear maker Adidas. He owns 30% of OCI, a Geleen, Netherlands-based fertilizer producer, which was formed out of a demerger from his family's original business, Orascom Construction. His other assets include a stake in Lafarge Holcim, the world's biggest cement maker. His largest acquisition is a 5% stake in New York-listed firm Madison Square Garden Sports, owner of the NBA Knicks and the NHL Rangers teams. Johan Peter Rupert is a South African-born entrepreneur who is the eldest son of business tycoon Anton Rupert. He is the chairman of the Swiss-based luxury goods company Richemont. As chairman of Richemont, South African business mogul Johan Rupert oversees an elite portfolio of luxury brands that includes fashion labels Azzedine, Alaya, Chloe, and Dunhill, alongside established jewelry and watch brands such as Van Cleef & Arpels, Vacheron Constantin, and Cartier. In 2010, the group also acquired 100% of the shareholding in luxury e-tailer Net-a-Porter, in a deal valuing the business at over $500 million. He owns 7% of diversified investment firm Remgro, which he chairs, as well as 25% of Raynet, an investment holding company based in Luxembourg. Number 3. The wealthiest parts of Africa.
South Sudan, Libya, and Rwanda are the 3 fastest-growing economies in the world.
The country's billionaires live in sprawling urban metropolises like Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Lagos. More specifically, they live in the richest, flashy, and upscale parts of the towns. Cape Town, South Africa is home to exclusive suburbs like Clifton, Bantry Bay, and Camps Bay, etc. These coastal neighborhoods are filled with luxurious beach homes that are simply out of reach of the regular people. Johannesburg is the wealthiest city on the entire continent. It is home to Africa's largest stock exchange, that is the JSE Limited, as well as numerous other businesses revolving around the financial sector. The total net worth of all the city's residents is estimated to be $226 billion. Lagos, Nigeria is the 4th wealthiest city in Africa and has a total worth figure of $88 billion. The city is where you will find the corporate offices of major oil and gas companies, as well as luxurious mansions in upscale neighborhoods such as Victoria Island. Number 2. Extravagant billionaires.
Well, not since the original Italian mansions that inspired it has any building lived up to its name quite so well as Palazzo Stain.
The riches in Africa have no problem throwing around their money. There are mansions in Africa that will absolutely blow your mind. The most expensive house in the country is owned by Folorunso Alakija, who currently stands at a net worth of $1.4 billion. Her incredible $700 million mansion is located in the most affluent neighborhood in Lagos and has technological systems beyond our imaginations. Then comes the Palazzo Estate that is priced at $16.7 million and is owned by Doe and Carolyn Stain. Many have called it the most luxurious mansion in Africa. The stunning 32,000 square feet villa is one of the most expensive in the country and is filled to the brim with extravagant and luxurious features. The couple is currently worth $2.8 billion. These billionaires own luxurious cars, and a handful of them also have a jet for private traveling. And why not? Rich people have to get to meetings on time. Number 1. Wealth gap in Africa.
South Africans have better access to basic public services. Electricity is accessible to a larger percentage of the population, and water and sanitation has improved.
The level of global extreme poverty has significantly declined since 1990. However, 1 in 3 Africans still live below the poverty line. The country's 3 richest people have more money than 650 million of the continent's poorest people combined, and the wealth gap in South Africa remains unchanged since apartheid. The top 20% of the population holds 68% of the country's income. The poverty rate in sub-Saharan Africa has not fallen fast enough to keep up with population growth in the region. That is why over 430 million people living in extreme poverty. That brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Also, watch the 2 videos on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!